Today's Nintendo Direct. I'm hoping this is going to be longer than the last one. Oh, here we go! Alright, let's do
Hi
it.
everyone, Bill Trinan here from Nintendo to deliver some new information about upcoming games. You may think you know all about our 2016 lineup, but we have a few secrets left to reveal about some games you may have heard
Let's
of.
see this.
We'll begin with Star Fox Zero. So let's kick it over to someone who knows all about shooting for the stars, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Alright, let's see what this is going.
こんにちは、皆さん。
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto, a game producer at Nintendo.
Hello everybody, this is the Fiery Joker,
I'm
and
here
yes,
today in New
if
York
you
City.
guys have just joined, yeah, I am streaming
It's
the
3
reaction to
degrees
Nintendo Direct.
Fahrenheit
Hope it's longer
outside,
than the
so
last
it's
one.
very cold.
寒いです。皆さん、
I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Star Fox Zero is finally ready.
このゲームはね、
We made this game to be an authentic action game, the kind I haven't worked on for a long time.
Okay.
It turned out to be the type of game where the more you practice, the more fun it gets.
Okay.
The plot and the game structure are similar to the Star Fox on Nintendo 64, but the story and map structure here are completely new. This time, there are teleporters that appear in the game. The teleporters play an important role in the storyline and also have a big impact on the branching paths in the map.
Oh yeah, I forgot Star Fox
Now,
did have
I'd like to
branching
talk about a
paths.
stage that
I
we
can
haven't
never, I
shown
can never
yet.
figure them out though.
This is Fortuna.
I didn't really have
With
Star Fox
dangerous
64 growing up.
bioweapons and will
but,
prove pretty challenging. So
Yeah, I did
enjoy
play the,
going up
the,
against
3,
all
the
new
3DS
enemies.
version, and I did have
Some
a lot of
pretty
fun. It was
giant ones,
much
too.
easier than I remembered it. But that was because I just
There
got
are also a
Kid
lot
Icarus
of alternate
Uprising,
paths
which is
in the maps.
hard.
You can see this looks like the Corneria stage at first, but there is actually a branch in the path on the right. When you take this path, it leads to a new level. If you go through here, you'll be confronted by a never-before-seen boss. This boss is also worth defeating, and once you win, you'll be taken back to the map where even more paths will open up. Just like that, Star Fox Zero is a game where once you defeat Venom in normal mode, many new and alternate paths will appear. As you explore these different paths,
Okay.
you'll encounter Starwolf and his 4-man team. They'll provide a really tough challenge. The player can use the new target mode and various maneuvers and other new attack strategies to battle Starwolf throughout the game.
目指すゴールは
The goal you are shooting for is Venom and Andross, but of course the gameplay
Alright.
is completely new.
けども、ここ
On the
に
way,
立つまで
you'll
に
realize that there are multiple paths available for you to reach the final destination. Please try it out for yourselves to see how many paths there are.
Alright. I really hope this isn't the
Player
all,
mode.
this is
One
all
player
that's in
can
the
fly
game.
the R-wing, while the other
This is all
player
that's in the
aims and
direct.
shoots.
Sorry.
You can play this way cooperating with your friends and aim for high scores, or you can get together with your family and just have fun clearing each level. Now, to those who have the Smash Bros. Fox Amiibo, yes, you can use it. With it, you'll be able to play with the R-Wing from the classic Super NES game, and there might even be some other bonuses waiting for you.
I don't
Hope
have
you
a
try it out.
single amiibo, but I want
One more thing, I want to talk
really,
to you
really
about
want
a
an
new
amiibo.
game. Some of you may remember that I showed a game 2 E3s ago that was called Project Guard. This game is now complete and is called Star Fox Guard.
Oh.
Slippy's uncle Grippy is busy with the job of gathering rare metals in space,
That frog had a mustache.
but is under attack from all kinds of enemies. In this
Yeah.
game,
Let's just
you
slap a
use
slap a
Slippy's
mustache
newly
on him and
invented
suddenly they're an
security
uncle.
system to ward off these enemies. The player uses 12 cameras, setting them up in various locations to find and attack the enemies to protect the mining site.
Okay.
There are about 100 missions to play, but that's not all. You can also edit the placement of enemies, and then you can upload these enemy patterns online so others can play them. You can play other players' creations, or have others play yours.
What
to
is it with
earn precious
Miyamoto
metals.
and just wanting his people to just creating games that allow
I hope
people
you'll
to
play Star Fox Guard with people from
that
all around the
allow
world.
people to create their own stuff.
Get good at
what's
changing
what's
those
with this
cameras.
trend that he's doing?
Speaking of changing cameras, let's switch it back over to Bill.
Thanks, Mr. Miyamoto. I'm happy to announce that both games, Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard, will come packaged together as a set. Those who purchase the digital versions can buy them separately in Nintendo eShop, or buy both games for the same total price as the packaged bundle. Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard both launch on April 22nd, 2016.
Next month?
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world. You know, there's another Wii U game that's received a number of updates, and I think its fans
here we
may
go,
want in on a little secret.
Splatoon!
It ain't over yet for Splatoon. First, we'll be releasing an update that aims to balance some of the gear abilities and adjust various systems in the
here we
game,
go.
such as matchmaking. For gear, these changes will improve some of the lesser used abilities to make them more appealing. Additionally, we'll be making some changes to matchmaking and team assignments for ranked battle and adding a couple of elements to the Splatfests to improve the overall user experience. This first update will be released
so
next
Nintendo's
week
finally
on March
learning what
8th.
it's like to actually,
The second update
you know,
we have planned will pertain mostly to weapons.
actually, you know, maintain
In
an
addition
online
to
shooter.
adjusting some already existing weapons, we'll be adding new weapon set recommendations. These combinations will feature a selection of some of the most popular and underappreciated weapons chosen by the owner of Ammo Knights himself, Sheldon. We'll be dividing this update into two parts,
I
and
know
the
that
first
this
will be
song has no
arriving
lyrics,
in
but it's
April.
fun to sing along
We'll
anyways.
also be releasing information about these updates on our website and via our official channels, so make sure to check it out.
Oh, would you
Next,
look at that?
a Wii U game you're all
Nintendo
expecting
uses
that
Chrome.
comes with some
Or was that Internet
unexpected
Explorer? I
twists.
couldn't really... It looked like Chrome.
Here's part of the opening movie in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Rio! Yeah, Rio was an odd movie. Wait, you can play rugby? Huh. Oh, that's interesting. You know, I just still look at these Mario and Sonic games and I just start thinking it's like, this would have been unbelievable to think of in, like, the 90s. There plays the cat. That's my lady. That's my girl. You know, here's something I never understood. It's like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Aren't they like supposed to? It'd be interesting if there
The
were
new
like
event is making its debut in the
if
Rio
like a
2016
third team
Olympic
was able
Games.
to come in.
Rugby
you
sevens,
know,
and it's a lot of fun.
because
It's
just
also
having
a
two
series
people
first,
represent
as is
in
rhythmic
the
gymnastics
Olympics
club.
is just kind of weird.
Not to mention, every Olympic Games event in the game takes place in venues modeled after the actual venues in Rio. Mario and
That's cool.
Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on Wii U June 24th. We'll keep you updated on the other events and more game details down the
Can
line.
Nintendo rescue Spyro,
We'll get back to more
Banjo,
Wii U
or
games
Rare,
in just
or
a sec.
Zelda?
Remember that
Yeah,
you'll first get a chance to earn
like
your
Crash
place on the
Bandicoot?
podium beside two
You
gaming
never know
powerhouses
if
when
Sonic
Mario
will
and
let them.
Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on the Nintendo 3DS system March 18. Next, let's see what's new in
Super Mario Maker!
It's been about 6 months since the game arrived on Wii U, and players around the world continue to
What do you mean
upload
loud?
exciting
Why do you
new
guys keep
courses
saying louder
every day.
audio? I mean,
In fact,
I'm looking at my
there are
stream
more than
thing and it seems to be
6.2
fine.
million courses for players to
Next,
jump into
let's see what's
at this very moment. Since launch, we've added new course elements on 2 separate occasions. And here we go again. It's update time. Now, when you shake a thwomp, it'll transform into a skewer from Super Mario World.
Oh!
Thwomps were already pretty beefy, but these are an even bigger pain, in a good way. Also, when you shake a P-switch, it'll turn into a key. Plus shaking a door will now make it a key door. Yep, you guessed it, can't open one of those without a key. Hide one in a block, or make an enemy hold one, and you can make levels where you can't advance without a key. Which means you can now make courses with mandatory boss battles. Oh yeah. And if you shake a coin, it'll change into a pink coin. Collect them all and a key will appear. That way you can make an adventurous level where you have to find all the pink coins to win.
Friggin' heck!
These new
That
course
is
elements definitely
incredible!
expand your puzzle-making horizons. We're also adding new elements to online play. The update will let you play 100
That is
Mario
incredible.
Challenge
That
and
is
the new
beyond
Super
amazing.
Expert
That is we're
It'll
going to see
unlock
so
after
many
clearing
great levels
Expert.
now.
and it'll dish out a volley of 6 extremely tough levels for you to beat with 100 Marios. Your prize for winning? New Mystery Mushroom costumes. So even if you think you have them all, give this new mode a try and see if you can get them all. Additionally, the Super Mario Maker bookmark site will see additions such as ranking categories for world records and the number of first clears on courses, inspiring new ways to create and play in the main game. This new update will be available for download on March 9th.
6 days.
Sometimes,
huh?
one of the best parts of an RPG is its style, and no one understands that quite like Atlas, the makers of this next Wii U game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE is a brand new IP that takes inspiration from Atlas's own titles and the Fire Emblem series. It's an energetic fusion of the deep RPG gameplay you'd expect from an Atlas game and the adrenaline-fueled fun of a huge pop idol concert. Every inch oozes style, from the in-game music videos and commercials to the hot new tracks from Avex, the company behind some of the biggest pop stars in Japan. And speaking of, the game is based in Japan, so we're keeping its original VO track and adding in English subtitles. If you consider yourself a JRPG fan or just someone daring enough to try something new, look no further. Your summer is now complete.
I don't know, this kind of game doesn't seem
Tokyo
like
Mirage
really,
Sessions Sharp
up my
FE
alley.
will arrive stateside June 24th.
And the ability to not have English, it's just...
You may remember this next title from a Nintendo Direct
I'm not sure if that's a
last
good
year.
idea.
Lost Reavers is Bandai Namco's latest free-to-play online co-op action game. Team up
what?
with other adventurers online to fight zombies and solve puzzles as you search for valuable treasure in the most diverse locations on the planet. You'll need the wits to solve puzzles, the expertise to kill bosses, and the firepower to fight legions of undead guardians. Acquire treasure and successfully make your way back to complete the mission and receive your share of the spoils. As you go on missions, characters will level up, unlock more skills, and increase their funds so you can acquire new weapons. Each map also has a variety of different routes, puzzles, and enemy spawns, so levels can be played and enjoyed multiple times.
Interesting.
You can look forward to playing Lost Reavers in the open beta version coming soon to Wii U.
April 14th, open beta.
Next, let's paint the town
That's,
red,
kind of a-
and
wow,
just
that's
about
kind of a
every
short
other
beta
color.
period.
In the Paper Mario series, we always challenge ourselves to bring something fresh to the action-adventure genre. And this time, in Paper Mario Color Splash, the theme is colors and paint. As such, the game takes place in a colorful paradise called Prism Island. But something is very wrong.
Because of
Prism
course something
Island
has to
is
be
being
wrong.
drained of its color. To make sense of all this, it's up to Paper Mario to do like he does and set off on a journey to bring color back to the land. And his new paint hammer is just the ticket. It splashes paint on anything he hits, restoring the
get that
island's
paint
color
hammer up,
bit
but
by
that's probably
bit.
gonna be a flop.
He can even splash paint on colorless toads to revive the poor little guys.
Oh gosh!
Splash
The
of
color from
will
them
even
kills
liven up a
them?
toad house. In
That's
battle,
frightening.
you'll paint cards
Ugh.
like this, and then flick them to start the
I
battle.
guess that villain from Powerpuff
There are
Girls
special
is...
cards, too. They'll unleash some satisfyingly powerful attacks. The latest entry in this beloved series, Paper Mario Color Splash, is currently planned for release in 2016. Pikachu, Lucario, Machamp,
here we go,
Gengar,
Pokken!
and many more of your favorite Pokemon are about to face off in Pokken Tournament for Wii U. In the
Pokken,
Farum League,
Pokken.
players will start at the bottom tier, facing off against relatively easy opponents. But as you move up in the ranks, you'll encounter skilled opponents worthy of your absolute best. Winning a fight in any mode earns in-game currency that allows you to change the appearance of your avatar.
Yes!
Battles
I'm
will
loving it.
require
I'm loving
quick
these
reflexes
games
and
allow
the
us to
ability
do
to
that.
read your
Ugh.
opponent. Some Pokemon are fast and can use their speed to rush in and deal damage. Other Pokemon rely on their brute power to dominate the competition. Each main battle Pokemon and pairings of support
that's only two
Pokemon can
speedy-
change the way
speedy
you
and
approach the
strong.
fight.
Huh.
So find your favorite combination to suit your playstyle. To help you determine which Pokemon you should try first, here's a few highlights of main battle Pokemon. Lucario uses powerful aura-based attacks to create attacking projectiles from far away. After activating Burst Attack mode, Lucario can unleash a massive beam of aura energy to get back into the battle or to finish it off. Machamp capitalizes on brute strength via rapid-fire punches, damaging throws, and more to send opponents reeling. This Pokemon is a real heavy hitter
really hope
and a
Pokken Tournament
force to be
becomes,
reckoned
like, one of those
with when
things that
up
you
close
see
and
in
personal.
Amiibo. That's gonna be fun.
Last but not least, Gengar pulls out every trick in the book to keep opponents guessing. If instantly appearing
the
anywhere,
Yoshimitsu
throwing
character.
punches from out of nowhere, and more doesn't scare you, then Gengar's final burst attack move is really the stuff of nightmares. For early adopters, an exclusive
kind of
Amiibo
is.
card of Shadow Mewtwo will come within the physical copy of the first production run of the game. So make sure you grab it early, as it won't last
I
forever.
remember those Pokemon
Pokken
Coliseum
Tournament
and
launches
Pokemon
on
XD
Wii
Gala
U
Darkness.
March 18th.
Lots of,
And to whet your appetite for
lots of
launch day,
things.
make sure to catch the final battles of the Pokken Tournament Early Access competition that airs on March
the whole
17th.
Shadow Lugia thing
And
was
tomorrow,
so big.
March 4th, we'll return to the land of Hyrule, or journey there for the first time, to experience an updated version of one of the
that.
most stirring tales in the Zelda series, The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess HD. Visit our YouTube channel to watch the Twilight Princess retrospective video series and learn all about the making of the original from development team members. The fourth and final episode will fill you in on all the new features in the Wii U version when it launches tomorrow alongside the game. March is also a big month for Nintendo 3DS, but no matter your system of choice, Nintendo has your back. Because this month also sees the introduction of Nintendo's new loyalty program, My Nintendo. It's more than just a traditional point program. My Nintendo aims to offer more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward you for interacting with Nintendo products and services in a variety of new ways. You can pre-register for Nintendo's first smart device app, Miitomo, and sign up for a Nintendo account now to become a My Nintendo member and start earning My Nintendo Platinum points. Stay tuned for more details to come. You know, there's another thing
I
you
have
can
no
look
idea what
forward
he
to in
just said.
March, and it involves Amiibo.
I was just making faces.
Mini
at the
Mario and
camera
Friends
because I
Amiibo
was just
Challenge
pretending
is a
to be
special
interested.
treat for all you Amiibo lovers out there. In this free download for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, you can tap compatible Amiibo figures to guide one of 10 mini characters through specific levels that they alone can access. Each mini has their own powers
I don't have
too,
Amiibo, so
like
this is
Mini
completely
Mario, who
irrelevant
can
to
wall
me.
jump. There are some other really neat powers as well. This game will be available for early access at participating retailers beginning March 25th with the purchase of any Nintendo Amiibo
Yeah, I'm
figure.
still waiting for some like Zelda Wii
Will
U
also be
or,
available to
some Pokemon
download
Sun and
for
Moon
free
info,
from
honestly.
Nintendo eShop on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS beginning April 28th.
But the Super Mario
In
Maker
other
stuff's
Amiibo
pretty cool.
news, Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards are on the way this June. Also keep an eye out for the Isabelle Amiibo figure, which will be available individually, separate from the
This
Animal
is
Crossing
not
Amiibo
relevant
Festival
to
bundle
me.
in June
This
as
is not
well.
relevant to my
And she'll be
interests.
accompanied by another Amiibo figure, this time sporting her summer outfit. Now let's take a look at what else is new in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS. Virtual Console is
Okay.
about to receive an upgrade, exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS systems. We'll begin releasing Super NES Virtual Console titles, complete with new Nintendo 3DS exclusive features like Perfect Pixel Mode, which displays each game in its original resolution. The classic games you see on screen and more are coming in the near future, the very near future. To begin, these original Super NES launch games will be available in Nintendo eShop for new Nintendo 3DS systems following today's presentation.
Sweet.
We'll add to the lineup with these titles on March 24th, and then even more on April 14th.
Nice.
The legendary games of the Super NES era hold a special place in many gamers' hearts, mine included. So I'm planning to turn my new Nintendo 3DS XL into my own portable Super NES vault. I hope you do too. It's hard to imagine how solitaire and horse racing could be related. Well, because they're
I don't
not.
think I want to know where you're
But that
going
didn't
with
stop
this.
the developers at Game Freak. In Pocket Card Jockey, you'll play as a jockey who has to partake in a fast-paced, simplified version of solitaire to propel your horse through intense races. As you clear cards, you'll earn Unity Power, which is used to move your horse on the track or saved for a boost in the home stretch. It's all about leveling up your horse through strategic positioning and placement on the track. As the level rises, your horse's stats will increase, and you'll gain bonuses too. Over time, you'll start to win trophies for high-ranking races, which will draw in sponsors. And eventually, you'll retire your faithful steed, and then another, and pair them up on the farm to breed and train new ponies. Before you know it, you may be surprised at just how deep such a simple game could be. Find out for yourself when Pocket Card Jockey rides into Nintendo eShop.
A little
for
weird
Nintendo
of a
3DS in
concept, but I don't
Next
think
up,
we should
Azure Striker
try
Gunvolt 2.
I don't think we should judge
The first
this
game in the
soon.
series featured the exciting, fast-paced 2D
But,
action
yeah,
that
it's
you've come to
just-
expect from indie creators.
It's a little weird.
For
of
the
a
sequel,
game.
the action has evolved and comes equipped with new features. Now, Gunvolt's rival Pokken has joined the fray as a playable character. Dash into enemies to lock onto them, then unleash a devastating homing shot. But that's not all. Pokken can also copy the abilities of all 7 new boss characters and use them as his own.
So, like Mega Man?
If you haven't had a chance to play the original yet, from March 2nd till June 1st, Azure Striker Gunvolt will be available at a discounted price in Nintendo eShop. Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 will be available in Nintendo eShop on 3DS this summer.
Okay.
Last month, Fire Emblem Fates marched on to
Yeah.
Nintendo 3DS systems. And this month, a whole new path through the game will become available, along with the next installment in a series of downloadable content. This third path through the story, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, will do as its name implies and reveal many secrets you can't discover in the paths of Birthright or Conquest. When the Revelation path releases on March 10th, select Explore Fates in the title screen to connect to the internet and purchase Revelation in-game for just under $20 real-world dollars. Once you purchase the path, a third option will appear at the Branch of Fate in Chapter 6. Refuse to choose a side. And today, 2 new maps will be released at the in-game DLC shop, Dragon's Gate.
Okay.
You can acquire rare weapons on the map Museum Melee, and on March 17th, the map Royal Royale will be released. In this map, the siblings of both kingdoms will have to spar to determine who among them is worthy of the task to save an alternate version of Corrin from another world.
Okay.
Each map is available at Dragon's Gate for the price you see on screen. But if you've purchased Map Pack 1, they're already yours for the taking. And keep an eye out for even more DLC maps added weekly until April 21st. March onward, my heroic friends. The battle isn't over yet. 3 weeks from today, Hyrule Warriors Legends will declare
Okay,
war
Hyrule
on
Warriors
Nintendo
Legends. This is
3DS
something good.
systems. As fans of the Wii U version already know, the game will pit you as one of your favorite Zelda characters against a near limitless army of moblins, Dodongos, and the like. You can even battle as characters from The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, and the brand new character, Linkle. Fans of the Wii U version were dedicated to finishing the fight and enjoyed the amount of additional content that was offered. And so, I'm pleased to announce that Hyrule Warriors Legends will also have some new downloadable content available in 2016.
Okay.
Beginning on launch day, you can buy a Season Pass, which will give you access to 4 brand new DLC packs. If you buy the Season Pass, you'll get an exclusive bonus costume for Ganondorf, available on launch day
Season
only
Pass,
in
the
Hyrule
very
Warriors
word
Legends.
has a
These packs will
such
also be
a
available for purchase
bad
individually.
connotation to it.
On launch day, anyone in the US who picks up a physical copy of Hyrule Warriors Legends will receive a download code for a free Nintendo 3DS Hyrule Warriors Legends theme. And a transfer code will allow purchasers who own the Wii U version of the game to download and play as the 5 new characters and use Ganondorf's trident weapon from Hyrule Warriors
This
Legends in
seems
the
all
original
really,
Hyrule
really
Warriors on Wii U.
convoluted. Have
And
you guys
finally,
noticed this?
if you
There's just-
pre-order the game at GameStop
there's
in the
just
US,
so many,
you'll
like,
also receive a
weird,
special edition
convoluted ways
softcover
to
16-page
get
character
content
art
now.
book.
It's just
With it, you can learn more
Why
about key
can't we just keep it
characters and view
simple,
concept
stupid?
art of various warriors and weapons, including the new hero Linkle and her mysterious compass. There's another new character flying our way, and she'll be available to download for free in both Hyrule Warriors Legends and Hyrule Warriors on Wii U.
alright.
Medley is her name,
Oh.
and The Legend of Zelda: The
Look
Wind
at
Waker was
that.
her first game. Now, she and her harp are ready for battle. You can add Medley to your roster as a free download, launching alongside the release of the first DLC pack. Charge into battle when Hyrule Warriors Legends releases on Nintendo 3DS March 25th. Next, let's brush up on our art skills with true masters of the craft. Disney Art Academy is a fun game that'll teach you how to draw popular Disney and Pixar characters. Lessons feature a wide range of characters, and your instructor will teach you how to draw them step by step. Draw lines, color them in, add shadows and highlights as you're instructed, and voila!
Not interested. I
Anyone
am
can
so
create
not interested.
beautiful
This is
illustrations
so
of Disney and
irrelevant to
Pixar
my
characters
interests
like
right now.
these.
Why are they putting
With a
phone
wave of the
covers?
magic
Why are
brush,
they giving
you
us
can
game
give your
covers?
masterpiece a touch of stars.
Maybe if
glitter,
you're an artist,
clouds,
I don't know.
and
If there
more.
are artists watching
Sample
now,
artwork
it's
will include a variety of characters, from Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh to beloved Disney princesses, to some of Pixar's
if anyone's
best,
an artist in the
and
comment
yes,
section,
even
let
Disney's
me know
Frozen.
if this
Plus,
is any.
you'll learn a variety
if
of art
this is
styles
relevant to
depending
you,
on
if
the
you're- if you
illustrations
think
you're
this is
drawing.
good, but
So hone your skills and have some fun when Disney Art Academy launches on Nintendo 3DS May 13th. The original Bravely Default gave thousands of RPG fans exactly what they were looking for. And a big part of that was the exciting jobs your characters could take on to learn powerful abilities. Across the world, you'll encounter dozens of jobs
yeah,
that each
you
bring
guys already
different
know how I
strengths
feel
to the
about this
table.
game. If you've seen my latest countdown.
As for today, I thought I'd spotlight a couple of the jobs that are new to the sequel. Bravely Second End Layer, which is fast approaching. Some jobs may sound like standard RPG fare, but I assure you the wizard is anything but. Wizards use spellcraft to customize spells with added effects, like Hammer and Mist. For a powerful strategy, try combining this with the elemental spells of black and red mages, or the healing spells of white mages. And then there's the Catmancer. They learn the moves of the monsters you encounter, and then train cats to perform them in exchange for treats. One way to test out some of the new
Oh my
jobs
God,
is with
that's
the
hilarious.
upcoming Bravely Second demo. The demo's story revolves around the Three Cavaliers, an elite band of Crystal Guard knights that Her Holiness, Agnès Oblige, has dispatched to look into disturbances that have been cropping up. This side story can only be experienced in this free demo when it launches in Nintendo eShop March 10th. Best Buy Gamers Club Unlocked members will also receive a unique 16-digit code to access the demo early on March 7th. Playing the demo will net you play bonuses you can transfer into the full version of the game when it becomes available for purchase.
I don't know. I
And
just
if you're
don't,
so
I don't really
inclined,
like these
you can
games, so
pre-purchase
I'm
the
just
game
not
for
really,
Nintendo
not really
3DS,
interested in what's
also
going on, right
on
now.
March
Honestly,
10th
I just want to see some
in the
Zelda
Nintendo
U or some
eShop.
Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff.
And right now, there's another great
And I know
way
that's not
to
really
case
fair
for
to put
this
on
series.
Nintendo because, you know, they got
Free
like,
demo
a lot of
for the
diverse
original
people
Bravely
with a
Default
lot of
is still
different interests,
available in
but
Nintendo
Me
eShop.
personally, I'm kind of bored out of my
When
school
you're ready
right
to
now.
jump into the sequel, there's also a collector's edition of Bravely Second End Layer that will include the game, a soundtrack CD, and this. The official art book. It'll give you a bigger,
that's actually
better
pretty
look
cool
at the
for
series'
people who actually
memorable
like the game.
characters,
That's actually pretty
landscapes,
neat.
monsters, and much, much more. If you want to learn about this new entry in the franchise, stay tuned to our YouTube channel this month for our new Bravely Second End Layer video series. Bravely Second End Layer launches exclusively on Nintendo 3DS systems
Alright.
April 15th. Another massive RPG is headed to Nintendo 3DS, and it's one fans have been clamoring for. Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past,
never played a
has
single
been
Dragon Quest game.
completely remade for Nintendo 3DS. It's essentially a brand new game. The world has been rebuilt, the characters have new 3D models, and the story has been completely retranslated. You play as Oster, the young son of a famous fisherman who wants more from his life than fishing. And trust me, he's gonna get it. He sets off on an adventure with the mischievous Prince Kiefer and a clever, headstrong girl named Maribel. Using a fragment detector, the trio search the world for fragments of stone tablets. After putting the tablets together again, they warp to the past in order to save the present. Along the way, they'll engage in classic turn-based combat and gain access to more than 30 classes with powerful abilities. With art by Akira Toriyama and the pedigree of the Dragon Quest series, this is pure RPG goodness. Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past, launches on Nintendo 3DS later this year.
It might be cool, but I don't know. I'm a
In
little
Japan,
leery of
there's a game
turn-based
known as
games
Monster
right now.
Hunter Cross, the latest game in the Monster Hunter series. And now it's coming west as Monster Hunter Generations. With the new style system and hunter arts, this is the most customizable Monster Hunter experience ever. and you can get a taste of what's to come in this debut trailer.
Ooh. Actual looking. Seriously, that metal. That logo is so metal. Yeesh.
We'll have more to say about the game in the future, but for now, a quick shout out. Anyone who plays Monster Hunter Generations on a Nintendo 3DS with Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate save data present on it will receive bonus content in the new game. As a special promotion, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is being offered at a special price of $19.99 in Nintendo eShop for 48 hours, starting today at 3 p.m. Pacific Time.
Oh,
it's a great
that
game
is
and a great
tempting.
reason to get
That
hyped
is
for the next one.
Incredibly tempting.
Here's another.
Oh.
I'm happy to announce that Monster Hunter
Dang.
Generations will feature a special collaboration armor set based on Marth from the Fire Emblem series. To see the full-length trailer of this
Whoa.
collaboration, head over to twitter.com/monsterhunter. Monster Hunter Generations will be available on Nintendo 3DS in summer 2016. At E3, there was one game we introduced that left fans with some questions. Today, Kensuke Tanabe, the producer of the Metroid Prime series, is here to help you understand how Metroid Prime Federation Force will become an integral part of the Metroid Prime universe. Tanabe-san?
Hello everyone, I'm Kensuke Tanabe.
Okay.
I started from the GameCube version, so it's been about...
Oh, so you're the one responsible for the awesomeness known as Metroid Prime. Well, thank you, good sir.
Today, I want to introduce you to the newest installment in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Okay.
Being a new title in a series we deeply love, as the development team, we approach it with great passion and effort. Development on this game started in 2009. At that
Whoa,
time,
really?
We started with the idea of developing a new
2009?
online multiplayer-focused
Dang.
Metroid Prime title for a handheld system. Early experiments began in collaboration with our reliable partners at Next Level Games, who I had worked with on Mario Strikers for GameCube and on Punch-Out for Wii. We kicked off official development with them, but at that point, we were
You know, I
working
can't
on
really
the
understand
Nintendo
what you guys are
DSi.
trying to ask me. It's like some people are saying the
with
volume of the
DSi,
Direct is too low.
it
Some
became
people are
clear
saying
that we
my
wouldn't be
volume
able
is
to
too low.
achieve the
I'm
type
tempted
of
to just
performance
ignore you
fans
guys.
would
I'm
expect.
just kidding.
When we saw the new Nintendo 3DS a few years later, for one thing, we knew that the Nintendo 3DS would address our performance issues, and we were also excited about the expanded control options provided by the C-Stick. At that point, we decided to restart the project. We wanted to use this new game to tell the story of the battle between the Galactic Federation and the Space Pirates. I had always imagined battles between these two within the universe, but we had never really explored that in the previous games. I had been wanting to do it for over 10 years, so I was ready and excited to try. But, given the focus on the Galactic Federation and Space Pirate battle, while Samus would appear in the story, it meant that she couldn't be the main player character this time.
Okay.
So, using the Galactic Federation soldiers as the main characters was the natural course of action for this game. Another theme we wanted to add to the game system was the idea, like an RPG, of players having the ability to choose their own distinct roles in the game,
Okay.
like a healer, a warrior, a mage, and so on.
Okay.
You receive certain types of sub-weapons from the Federation in each mission, and players must divide them among themselves based on a weight limit before taking them on a mission. So, for example, if you carry a lot of repair capsules, then that player becomes a sort of healer in the game. And if you take on all the missiles, then you become a warrior. I would love to
Okay,
explain more
that's
about
actually-
that aspect today, about the character's art style, or why we created Blast Ball, and so on. But let's save that for another time. What I can say for sure is that Metroid Prime Federation.
All right, so if they're
is a game
they're
that
doing a little
absolutely
bit
belongs
something
in the
interesting
Metroid
with like the
universe.
RPG elements and
That,
stuff.
I
Okay,
promise.
I think that might be a little.
Please
bit.
take a look at this video.
All right, let's see what this is.
Samus Aran's solitary war on the space pirates terminated their phase-on experiments on Metroids. But the galaxy is not at peace. Recognizing a need to combat the space pirate menace, the Galactic Federation launched Project Golem, a top-secret program to develop mechanized battle armor based on the technology in Samus Aran's power suit. The most elite members of the Galactic Marines were chosen and put through intense training to form what would become.
I don't know. It's like your
Federation.
voiceover is a little serious, but I can't take it that seriously when these characters look like
Their
little
first mission is
cheaties.
to survey the three-planet Bermuda system and reclaim an abandoned Federation outpost on the resource-rich planet Excelsior, which was devastated by a meteor crash 20 years ago, plunging it into an ice age.
Okay.
On Excelsior, all that stood in the way were mere ice hoppers.
Okay.
But then the team came face to face with a well-known threat they weren't expecting. Space pirates. Now the only way to survive is to work as a team, to master their mechs, and to take down the space pirates against all odds. The mission isn't over yet.
Stay tuned for more
I'm
information
a little more
on this
interested
next
in that,
chapter
but
in
not,
the Metroid
but
Prime
a little
universe.
from
We'll
Zero
also be
is
hosting
not
several
much.
hands-on opportunities, starting with WonderCon in late March, so I hope you'll try the game out for yourself. Metroid Prime Federation Force releases on Nintendo 3DS systems late spring 2016. Next, I'd like to announce a game that combines some great selections from some great games. Rhythm Heaven on Nintendo DS, Rhythm Heaven Fever on Wii, and more. Introducing Rhythm Heaven Megamix, which will be coming to North America
Okay,
this
I never
year.
played a single
Rhythm
one
Heaven
of these
Megamix
games.
on Nintendo 3DS offers more than 100 rhythm games, 70 of which have been carefully selected from previous titles in the series, including
Oh,
the
so
original
it's
Game
like a
Boy Advance game,
WarioWare
which was
style
never
game.
released in North America. There are also 30 brand new rhythm games, so replay a classic or tap into a new one when Rhythm Heaven Megamix launches later this year.
It's like
Now,
it's like
let's
Wii
take a look
Music
at
meets
one
it's like
last
Wii
game.
Music meets
It has a lot of my
WarioWare.
coworkers tickled pink. Kirby's headed back to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems.
okay.
This time, invaders have mechanized Dreamland. To restore his home to its original form, Kirby must rise up. At first, the game may look familiar. The Pink Puff will travel through stages by jumping back and forth between the foreground and background, while using more than 25 copy abilities.
Okay.
Of course, there will be new copy abilities.
Oh, Dr.
Here's the
Kirby?
kicker. In this game, Kirby will use his new enemy's tech against them. His Robobot armor is extremely strong, to the point where it can actually destroy obstacles that stand in Kirby's way.
Ah,
Taking a page
nice!
from Kirby himself, the Robobot armor can copy enemy abilities and use powerful modified versions of them called modes.
Hello!
Robobot armor can use more than
Ha
No matter what, Kirby and his Robobot armor.
He has a
have
mech
two
and
types
it
of
has
actions
copy
that replace
abilities. That is
There's also a
friggin'
separate mode included in this game called Team Kirby Clash. Up to
yes!
4 players join forces
Freak
to battle
yeah!
against powerful bosses. You'll select one of 4 roles and
That is
participate in a
incredible.
co-op quest to
I am
defeat a
so
boss.
getting that game.
Supporting your team by utilizing each role's abilities is the key to victory. While you play, you'll find tablets, and if you collect them all, your team can activate a powerful Team Meteor to inflict
That's
major damage.
yeah, Kirby did just go full
For the
anime.
first
It's like,
time in a Kirby game,
don't
when you
believe in
complete a
me,
quest,
Kirby.
you'll gain
Believe in
experience
me,
points.
who believes
As
in
level
you.
up, Your
Your
abilities will
mech
grow
is
more
a
powerful.
drill about to pierce the
Take
heavens!
on more difficult quests. Team Kirby Clash is available for download play as well, so you can play with friends who don't have the game yet, or you can play alone with sidekicks.
Alright.
In addition, this title is compatible with Amiibo. Tap them to give Kirby copy
I
abilities in
don't
the
have
game.
amiibos. Stop making things compatible
Some
with
Amiibo will
amiibo.
even give you character-specific abilities. For instance, tapping the Mario Amiibo will give you the fire
Grumpy
ability,
old man noises.
and tapping the Link Amiibo will give you the sword ability. In fact, if you tap any Amiibo, something is sure to happen, so try it out sometime. Alongside Kirby Planet Robobot on June 10th, we're launching a new line of Kirby series Amiibo, including Kirby, of course, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and the irreplaceable Waddle Dee. When you tap any of these Kirby series Amiibo,
Irreplaceable.
Kirby will receive a copy ability, but he'll also get a costume unique to each figure. Not to mention, the Kirby figure grants him a power you can only get in this game with Amiibo, the UFO ability. Who knew Kirby was such a tech guru? Kirby Planet Robobot will mechanize your gaming world on June 10th. Thanks for tuning in to this Nintendo Direct. When we have more to reveal, we'll let you know. See you next time.
Huh. That was, or rather abrupt end. Okay. Huh. Well, so yes, no Zelda U, no Pokemon Sun and Moon data. So, yeah, well, let's go back through it. Star Fox looked pretty cool. Yeah, Star Fox was pretty cool. Let's see, what else was there? The Mario Maker edition DLC was pretty cool. I am pretty interested in that new the new Paper Mario, because you know it's Paper Mario. You gotta love Paper Mario. That Pokken information was pretty much just stuff we already knew. I'm not entirely sure why they told us that. Virtual Console was decent. Decent info, kind of a given. Fire Emblem Fates. I'm a little miffed that I have to spend so much money on that. Well, it's nice to get some release dates for a couple things, but yeah. What else? Yeah, the Kirby game looked pretty awesome. But yeah. Well, and yeah, there was a couple things a couple game announcements did kind of feel like padding. I mean, you gave like the Disney art game shockingly a lot of screen time. Yeah. So, I was hoping to see something on Pokemon Sun and Moon. Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter thing was pretty cool. I am very highly tempted to grab something, but yeah. Yeah, it's. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you all for joining me. See ya. Wow, that was a little less than earth-shattering of a stream.